This is not safe driving. I cannot see a thing.
All right, I guess this is kind of the start of the Hawaiian 2025 season. Haven't been very active on social media for the last month and a half. We bought a house. So pretending like I'm an adult, but you know, turns out I'm still a child. Nothing changes. But this is my first board for the Hawaiian season. They actually didn't make it for me. This was designed for Annie Reichardt as well as Naomi. So it's the girls' board. I didn't get one, but they were kind enough to send me one. And yeah, hopefully this is what I'll be racing on. So yeah, it feels like kind of the start of the season, the downwind race season. Been training a lot, been feeling good. We've had almost no wind, to be honest. It's been pumping surf for months. Downwinding, we just haven't had any conditions, to be truthful. I've downwinded once, maybe in the last month and a half. So frothing to get this board out, have a look at it, kind of start the journey. I'm going to try and do some vlogs more for this year. Just try and document the journey, document the whole trip, and yeah, should be a fun year. For me this year, I've taken the whole thing off work. So normally I actually work full time. A lot of the time on these trips, I'm working, trying to balance time zones, meetings, as well as, you know, foiling, commitment, it's just hectic. And to be truthful, I really didn't enjoy last year. I really battled through, I guess, balancing the commitments. I never had time to really relax, and to also, you know, with my training, I wasn't recovering either. I was probably hadn't been sleeping enough. It was a tricky balance, and it was so hectic leading up to the race. I also wasn't in tune with my gear. It was a bit of a clusterfuck last year. So to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it. So this year, I've taken the whole time off work. I want to document a bit more of what goes on during these race seasons, what it's like, what the runs are like. Maybe do like a little series about each of the main downwind runs over on Oahu, on Maui, the Maliko, things like that. So just gonna have a bit more fun with it this year and just enjoy it. I've been training hard, don't get me wrong. I wanna win, but at the same time, I kinda wanna showcase what these races are like. The community side of it all is everything. That's what's so good about foiling to me. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for this year. Unwrapping a new board never gets old. I don't know. Oh, hello. Wow. She is a bullet. All right, dimensions, what are we at? I don't even know what the dimensions are for this one. So we've got 85 litres. The production ones stop at 95 litres. Really, no one's buying 85 litre race downwind boards. So they just do a couple customs for the girls, and it turns out I fall in that category too. Look, at the moment I'm actually a bit heavier. I'm sort of sitting around 74 kilos, but this thing, so 85 litres is a 7.9 by 15 5/8 by 5 1/4. The fact that it's not as thick, you could obviously go thicker and make it, you know, insanely narrow. I could have gone narrow. I reckon 15 to 15 1/4 is probably where I like, so that'll be fine. I'm excited to try this new shape in a kind of race board. So this is just looking beautiful. So can't wait to get on this. This is my third year actually heading over to Hawaii for the race season. So there's a lot I've learned, a lot I've realized you want and need to bring. So thought, why not show you why and what I'm bringing. First thing I'm bringing, this was that new 7.9 that I just got. I did actually just get my first paddle on it. Super impressed with it, to say the least. My gauge on how easy a board is to get going is flat water starts. I find it's just easy to get a gauge on board speed, planing speed, and I could flat water start the downwind performance 685, which is kind of where I kind of gauge if a board's good. Second board is I want something that I can prone and wing. I am packing a 38 litre mid-length. To me, it's just versatile. It's something that I can prone, also winging. 38 litres, perfect. Maui wind is pretty next level. So that's my second choice. I am gonna pack, I just got the new 3.5 metre XPS wing. So I'm gonna pack that. I actually haven't tried it. We've literally had no wind to try. So going to pack one 3.5 meter, should pretty much cover me. I'm also not taking a pump. I just bank on the fact that there's someone else that's got a pump. So foil wise, this is where it kind of gets tricky. A 580 and a 680, just regular HA. Mostly just like cruisy surf sessions, pumping, linking waves. As well in Hawaii, you often get these long waves. So you kind of, the pump back out's really long. So having a little bit extra pump's good. And I think those two will pretty much cover me on all bases. Tailwing, I'm just gonna bring a 140 and a 120. Downwind foils. This is a 755, which is actually what I raced on originally my first year in Hawaii. I still have that. I have what I rode last year, which was a 585. It's an insanely fast foil, but just has such a high stall speed, so it's so hard to get up, which kind of cost me a lot in the races. It was a lot of work to get on foil. I needed a good, but so hard to ride wind bump. You can't really paddle up on wind bumps either, so it was a really tricky one. Still gonna pack it because it is so fast. I've also got my standard 685. That's probably my trusty and go-to. Actually, I'm not gonna bring the 755. I don't need it. I think that'll sort me. I've got some prototype race tails from last year that I'll also pack. I also pack base plate shims. If these new prototype foils that we get, if the angle's a little different or I'm not liking that, I want a bit of a different board angle, I can play with that with the base plate shim. So it just gives me flexibility, especially when you're prototyping gear. Leashes. I love the Invisileash. If I need to wear a waist leash, always wear the Invisileash. I really like that. It's kind of the balance of it doesn't slap around and it's just comfortable to have it going to your waist. In races though, I don't like waist leashes. The main reason is with a waist leash, when you go to get back on your board and you bring your leg over, it goes through like that. Drives me nuts. Then when you're on the board, you've got to step through it. It's annoying. I don't mind using it just on a standard run, but as soon as I'm racing, I don't like them. This is what I race with, which is a pretty interesting leash. I don't know if I could really recommend it, but it's a calf leash with a spear gun rubber, and then I've tied a little bit of rope. I wouldn't trust it in huge swell. You could lose your board. So it's super lightweight, no sound, just super sleek for racing, but I don't know how much I trust it. And then a prone ankle leash for the rest of it. Now I think, paddles. Medium, Black Project, Foil X paddle. I have a size large as well that I am gonna pack. The reasons why I would run a medium versus a large, I change somewhat regularly between them. The reason is the board that I'm riding. If I'm riding a fast race downwind board, bigger blade. If I'm riding a small, surfy, regular downwind board, or in the surf, smaller. Now the reason is the cadence. With the long, skinny downwind boards, they cut through the water, they go faster, which means you need to have a faster cadence. So with a bigger blade, you're grabbing more water, it's slower to pull. So then with a board that goes faster, all of a sudden you're at the same cadence because the board's going faster with a bigger blade. If you're on a smaller sup board that doesn't have that same paddle speed and you just need to get it up on foil, the bigger blade, you can often feel like, it's just slow to get it through. You can't get that fast cadence to just rip it up on foil unless you've got the power. Mast. I am packing 2 masts. I have a 795 and I have a 865. 865 winging, prone, hopefully some towing, 795 for downwinding. 60 centimeter fuse, it's my go-to for everything. The last thing, take a look at this. But it's how I organize all my gear. Just, keep it all organized. You can never have too many bolts when you go on a trip. I think that's it. Now, the reason Army actually, and prints the Golf name on this, is a lot of airlines still have these old legacy rules where they allow you to travel with a golf bag for free. Army's thing was, hey, why don't we make a bag that just says golf bag, even though it hasn't got golf equipment in it, and then hopefully they'll let you travel for free with it. So a lot of airlines charge you a lot for surfboards. So I'm gonna pack pretty much all the gear in there. Downwind board, I will put things like a wetsuit top around the nose. I'll put some padding around it. Even the wind wing, I'll wrap it around the center of the board, but that's kind of how I pack my gear for trips. Yeah, that's pretty much what I bring, why, and yeah. I need to pack everything in the car. I'm probably going to head up to Sydney either tonight or tomorrow sometime. Not really sure. I've got a week of work up there. And then, yeah, the journey starts. One thing that you struggle to get over in the US, real espresso. Look, not my best work, but I'm certainly going to miss it. We made it to Hawaii. We're on Oahu. At best, I might have got like 1 hour of sleep on that flight. It was brutal. So landed at, I don't know, around 6 a.m. Grabbed a car and we're heading over to Kailua Beach Park. It actually timed really well that Hawaiian Water Sports are doing a demo today. So we're going to go over there. Taddy's going to be there, Anna, Jaden. So yeah, just hang out, get in the water, try and wash this. It's not really jet lag. The time difference is only a couple hours, but just need to get in the water to wake up, get some food or something. But we actually finished up with the demo day, but I felt a little bit weird filming. You know, they're kind of people that I don't know, and necessarily just people who want to come and try gear, so I don't really want to film too much. So it was a great day. A lot of people trying gear out, people just having fun, but gonna head over to Tonggs now, meet up with the local crew, get a late afternoon, 3:30 downwind run in. So quick stop, this is what you gotta get. Oh, poke and rice. It is, I'm frothing to try this, but we'll get out over there and I'll film this time. Oh, looks windy out there. I actually had no idea where I was going. Then I saw a guy with a downwind board on the roof and I was like, gotta be heading in the right direction. Oh, yes! Yes! What the? Coming up!
How you doing?
Oh, fucking always well. Can't complain.
Let's go.
Dude, you doing a run?
Fuck yeah, we're gonna go on a run.
Sick! What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm just gonna do Voyager with my friend right now.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, I know.
Oscar.
I'm Holly.
Nice to meet you. Hey man, Oscar.
Vincent.
Nice to meet you. Oscar. Nice to meet you. Oscar. Nice to meet you.
Let's go.
Got in.
You got new toys?
Always new toys. How you been, dude?
Great.
How was it?
I was busy today. My son had a community race.
The rumor is you went real slow today.
Fucking struggled.
I know. What happened? And you fell.
Twice. No, once.
Look at all this. The Tonggs hangout.
Voyager app.
Is it is it 3 o'clock every day?
John has a schedule.
10?
6:30, 8:30, 10:30, 12:30, 3:30. Every day.
What's up?
Oh!
There he is.
What's up? Hi, mate.
See you.
Is this the hollow one?
Yeah.
No.
That's pretty cool. It's kind of like.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Where's your paddle?
That's not. I gotta have a look at that. That is wild.
Might be the future. All right, let's go.
Is it waterlogged or have you managed to get the water out?
You feel it's heavy, yeah?
All I remember is your France board weighed a ton.
No, this is a new one.
That one's better.
That one's better.
Yeah.
But I just got this crack in the rail from Kate.
Ooh.
So
It's a little.
I got another race board. I'm
Keeping it on ice. Look at these little things.
A big tail, mate. Let me
Are you on a big foil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can put a big foil on.
650.
I'm at 680.
yeah, yours is way smaller.
Whoa! That's beautiful. How's the... Oh, what?
This fuck, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Perth, but he's got you covered there. 9 boards.
Yeah.
First Hawaii Chiron. Oh, it's good to be back. How many runs have you done today?
This is second. I've only done one.
Oh, is that it?
Okay. Well, I went home and passed it out.
Day 2. Last night I actually got a proper sleep. Feeling a bit better. Body's definitely feeling it, but we're heading to Tonggs. Sounds like a bunch of people are meeting up for an 8:30 run from ADs. So yeah, heading up there now. First proper day of downwind runs in Hawaii.
I did.
How was it?
It was good.
First ADs run. Whoa, paddle out looks gnarly. Oh. Where's Jaden?
From China, that next couple Ks was like primo. Your stance is the sexiest stance I've ever seen. I came up behind you and like your fucking feet were like this far apart and just like standing like so much. Never been turned on watching someone foil.
I think I've seen you around.
Snacks.
The youngest one, or the.
Wait, the tiny middle, the Voyager? What's my imagination? I hit some.
Righty, run number 2. Run 1 was kind of, to be honest, it was really good. No, not much swell coming in at the end, so a little tricky getting in, but yeah, just gonna lap it again. ADs, it's just so good.
Some of the footage I've seen you forward condition for that though, yeah?
That way though, because you're not all tired when you're on a.
Alrighty, so that is 2 runs of ADs done. It's kind of of the standard runs, it's probably the longer one you can do on the South Shore here on Oahu. So fun. Like, conditions this morning were really good. Got a little trickier at the on the second run just with the tide, but still good, man. It's just so much fun. So nice to be in boardies again. Warm, blue skies, blue water. Man, you can't ask for much more. But yeah, I actually got to do a couple hours of work. I know I said I wasn't going to work, but a couple hours of work. Then later tonight, the Voyager house, the boys are doing a dinner, so everyone's hanging out. So yeah, gonna go to that, just have some fun, hang out with everyone, and yeah, it should be a good time. Let's catch up.
And I used that, and holy smokes,
I mean, I did wakey. I did like.
How's the setup? The Voyager house. Perth on the food. Oh. The new Voyager chef. The speed demon. Is that bacon? No.
Outback Barbie.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Let's get stuck in.
Alrighty, that is the end of the first vlog, I think. It's been a hectic few days, but Army's about to show up. The mad scientist, it's about to all kick off. We've got some wild adventures already brewing up, so yeah, let's get ready for the second vlog. Thanks for watching.